Coming up next is Jean Cooper, who is a nurse with experience working for the VA Medical Center, working at a medical malpractice law firm, and now as an independent LNC who works on personal injury, medical malpractice, and criminal defense cases. In our podcast, Jean and I talked about a fascinating case involving a woman, and I will ask her to tell you what we covered in our podcast. What was the topic that we discussed when we recorded her podcast? Jean, take it away.
Thank you. What we talked about today was a case of a woman, Susan, who was wrongly accused and convicted of murdering her child. She had spent several years in prison before I became involved in this case, helping the attorney to understand the factors, the medical factors of this case as we developed the issues to meet the demand of a post-conviction relief application. We developed the case and ended up going to trial in this post-conviction relief, and were successful in getting her sentence changed from murder to a lesser sentence of manslaughter that allowed her to get out of prison after about 14 years and be on parole for a few years. I'm just telling you that she's out doing an excellent job, and both the attorney and I are in regular contact with her, and it was meaningful, just spectacular.
I know that when you listen to Jean's podcast, you'll get an appreciation for the role of a legal nurse consultant in helping an attorney understand medical defenses in this type of case, interfacing with experts, helping the attorney understand the experts' conclusions, helping to identify which experts were necessary, culminating in reversing a conviction. It's a fascinating story. Be sure to capture the time that you need to be able to watch Jean Cooper's podcast on our YouTube channel or listen to it on our audio channels coming up next on Legal Nurse Podcast. Thanks so much.